Благодаря слаженным и четким действиям украинской армии.
Due to the well-coordinated actions of the Ukrainian army, as well as the military political leadership of the country, the flag of Ukraine and the flag of the European Union are now in the center of Chernihiv as a sure sign that Ukraine will win. And our country today is at the forefront in protecting European values.
В самом центре Чернигова находится всем известный отель.
In the center of Chernihiv there is a well-known hotel which was destroyed in the first days of attacks on the city by the Russians. But there is one nuance. This hotel is located on the Peace Street 33. How symbolic! Peace Street 33 in Chernihiv has become the first target for the Russian army. Chernihiv did a very important sin. If the Russians had passed Chernihiv, they would have cut off the main roads from Lviv to Donetsk, and that's all, it would be the end. Chernihiv and Sumy saved Ukraine, they saved Kiev. Well, it is written in Russian press that it was done to create conditions for negotiations. It's nonsense. They received a physical defeat and then were dumped. What did they leave there? We just killed every Russian soldier. That is, they came up with it? Yes, they also need some kind of justification for their internal audience. They suffered a concrete military defeat, moreover with large military losses reaching up to 40% of the group, and there was no talk of any voluntary withdrawal. This is the result of what the armed forces of Ukraine and the territorial defense did.
Общественный транспорт в городе еще не ходит, и остановки говорят сами за себя.
The city transport in Chernihiv does not work yet. At the bus stops there are lots of fragments, and people prefer to move by bicycle or on foot around the city. The central streets are still empty, as not everyone has returned after the forced evacuation. But the head of the regional military civilian administration, Vyacheslav Chaus, asks local residents not to return to the city yet, as there is still much to be done for a safe life. We have survived. Yesterday and today Chernihiv is reviving, but still realizing that communications are in a very critical condition and now all services are working to restore them. I really ask Chernihiv residents not to return. That is, those who must restore critical infrastructure are returning, and then those living and working in other cities will return. This is very important today, because the city must restore its electricity, water supply and heat supply channels. In your opinion, what should the authorities do first of all in Chernihiv?
Authority? In Chernihiv, I don't even know what to tell. It is almost ruined. People were left homeless. You know, there was no water, no heat, no food, no light. There was nothing. We sat in the basement for a month.
Are you going to the shop now?
Yes, I'm in a hurry, sorry.
And what do you want to buy?
What will happen, I'll buy. You know what happened, the refrigerators didn't work.
And now?
And now we have even water now. Thanks God the city isn't bombed now. Everything will be fine. Ukraine will win.
What are you doing here? Do you live here now?
Now we are living here.
Right in the apartment, right here.
Yes, here in the apartment.
I see windows are broken on the second floor.
You see that they are broken, and we are trying somehow to go back to normal life because we got such stress. Here it is, the bench where we sleep. You see our bed.
And this is how you sleep now?
Yes, and now we sleep like that.
What does it mean? A person here and here?
Yes. And around the corner, everywhere, there are people in our apartments.
Is it cold inside?
Yes.
And
it is not warm here.
We take cover, we take rags from our apartments and take cover. Show the hall.
Do you call this a hall?
We call it a hall.
What about the bedroom?
It is bedroom. Someone is sitting, someone is lying.
And all these people are together?
Yes. We sleep there.
Do you go there at night?
Yes, but how about it right there? We are afraid of staying in houses. The woman with disabilities lives here.
So you are here all the time?
All the time. She's not coming out. She's here with her sister. You see, we are all here. This is how we lived.
Если посмотреть со стороны на Чернигов, особенно на центральном.
If you look at the Chernihiv center part, we can see very few cars. There are practically no cars in the city center now. There is also no city transport, but there are people who are gradually coming out into the streets, starting to live in a new way after the massive attacks by the Russian Federation on this Ukrainian city. Now it is impossible to buy food here or medicines. You can't even find electricity to charge mobile phones. People find where there is light and try to charge their devices and contact their relatives to tell the truth about how the peaceful people of Chernihiv survived here during the months of bombardments by the Russian army. Reported by Alexei Matsuka, Chernihiv, Ukraine, UATV News.